1-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one to first. Freeman takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Rap Dixon. Carlton back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Dixon goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in right today, starting in left. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
That one hit to right. Carroll sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Out towards right center field. Carroll tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
No, that's out.
Next pitch is outside. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. And here is Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Foul ball.
Second inning here, no score. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. Slider right there.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nico Hoerner. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. Hoerner on the go. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Move to second. Corner back in on the dive. And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
He's trying for third. Pitch is low.
1-1.
And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey.
No, that's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Yainer Diaz. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tony Clark stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And a sac bunt here. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Kim in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, nice play. And very nicely done for the out. Back now at Fenway. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Gets the bunt down the right side. And a foul ball. On the ground, Kim. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Naylor. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Rap Dixon. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's back here at Fenway. Bottom of the 4th. And now Zach Neto. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. This is Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Moncada, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Runner on the go. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Bunts it in the air. Raleigh whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him in a roll.
And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll reach second with one away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit them.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-0. The tag, and he's out.
On the tag.
Here's Josh Naylor. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the air, center field. Merrill has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Carlton back to work.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Next to the dish is Freddie. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. Rodriguez. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first. Digging for two. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Right side, and that chance handled. And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Zach Neto. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Carroll makes the grab, one down. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Pro Armstrong hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder. There goes the runner. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Two outs. Runner goes again. They pitch out. On to second, and he throws it away. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can. Run the clock on American Bandstand. Flush in the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the cause I need all the things. It's in the damn. Cause I'm need. You're the punk rock bumper while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in the rat race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe. My pace is left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can contain all of my game, but keep it the fame. With the one paid, with the book. Never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. You know what I'm after. If you want it.
right here. I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and bust his lip. Like this. Now we can end the story right here. But shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something. Couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first labeled a misfit, a bandit. His neighbors couldn't stand it. He was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no control. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick. And coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet. Been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials. And I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't know if we take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick. And the way they roll, lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no pump, and they spit. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out. When things got crazy, they needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs. Any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there. Until the cops came and said, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause, with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Ha-ha, swanky.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you never potential papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the 51s going up against the Humpback Whales. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and on the hill, Satchel Paige. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
1-1. That's a ball.
That misses.
3-1.
And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
One and oh.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. David Ortiz, the next to hit. Strike 1.
0-1.
Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Zach Neto now at the plate. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Out to center. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back in Boston, top of the second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Page back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ramirez getting to start in left, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. Next hit, Jose Bautista.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
Loud. Feed to second. That's one. Double play. What a clean killing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The other way, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
0-1.
Michael Harris the second. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changed.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, little away.
This is Bryson Stott. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Satchel checks on the runner. Stop. Back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Back to first, and he's safe. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
One.
Stop. The runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Josh Naylor. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 1 away. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away. Lau at the plate led off the game with a strikeout. And that one wrapped foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. In the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that.
That's strike 3 and the third out. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Hard hit, right side. Lau sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Missed inside with the curve. Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here is Manny Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, there's the strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Finishes him off at 103. And welcome back to the ballpark. There's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Slap the other way, foul.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Acuna makes the grab. And there's one away. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Outside. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2's the count.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. There's the strike.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Acuna on the run. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Elly De La Cruz will hit next.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings through that one.
0-1. 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch. The other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Scott Rowland.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And he lays down a bunt. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strike. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Michael Harris II. Gore back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Harris, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Stop, makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Wastes no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for 3rd. The 0-2.
That's foul.
Runner goes again. Acuna has it sized up. And that ends the inning. Top 6. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. Going one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Both 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he back now at Fenway, bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Tony Clark. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And there's the strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now it's Brandon Lowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off to the right.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second. Back here at Fenway. Park. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Logan O'Hoppe. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One
All
ball, two
sliders
strikes.
so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
A swing and a miss. Back here in Boston. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's under it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Now, Isaac Paredes. That one misses.
1-0.
Ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss.
So impressive
1-2,
how the
count.
velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs. And he chases that one below the zone. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now. Swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good
0-1.
rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Page back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base knock, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now here is so they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to
No,
fight
that's
back
down.
into the
Ball.
game.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Back-to-back base hits. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
0-1.
Stott swings through it for strike one. A laser to left base hit. One runs in.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
0-1.
extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first
That's a ball.
and prevent that run from scoring.
Rolling. The runner at third. Stop at first with no outs. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. Yeah.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. In the air, right side. Carroll sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is on to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Center field, Crow Armstrong. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
1-1.
And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Over to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now on the bump, Bruce Sutter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Derek Jeter will hit next. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And that's the 3rd. And we're back. And now, Tony Clark. Up and in. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Up the middle. Fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Late swing fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
This could end it. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers.
Ain't got no riches, ain't got no money that runs long, but I got a heart that's strong and a love that's tall. Ain't got no name, ain't got no fancy education, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. Alright. All day, all night. Alright. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? Alright. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back. Stay gon' on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life, get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
I'm taking care
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles, I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, it ain't on that. I'm the white guy, him, to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Allergy, allergy, allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button, I open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal, I just signed. I don't need to label, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependent, it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Wellington blacker than minnow sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city. The rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set